Tonight on E60. This is E60.
Alright folks, today on E60 we talk about one of college football's most prolific linebackers in the history of the sport. Thank you, Tyler. We're talking about Dan Gilbert. Eastern Wyoming Community College, stud linebacker, one of the best, most prolific linebackers in the nation, Dick Butkus Award winner, absolute bona fide stud. Thanks, Dale. Although Dan Gilbert is such a bona fide stud and a great linebacker, his, path to the pros has been anything but normal. This is the Dan Gilbert story.
No.
Following a shaky junior season, Dan Gilbert must step up and perform to secure a spot in the first round of the NFL Draft. To lift or not to lift? That is the question. The first step in the Dan Gilbert offseason odyssey was the NFL Draft Combine held in Indianapolis. Dan Gilbert's combine performance was anything but stellar.
Hello folks, and welcome to First Take. I'm Bip Scalus, and this is my co-host.
I'm Cax Mellerman.
Alright, Cax, today's first big topic. He had a terrible performance at the NFL Draft, even tripping during his 40-yard dash. Linebacker Dan Gilbert from Eastern Wyoming State Community College, I'm sure you've heard of him.
Dan Gilbert, stud. Even if his pro days was amazing. Combine, terrible. But it's all about the pro day. Pro day is what happens last, right before the draft. He is going to be a number one pick. If the Browns were smart, they would take him first overall with 2 minutes left on the clock. Immediately.
Dan Gilbert Pro Day improve his draft stock for the NFL Draft in the coming month.
Hey, you want to see me run my 40? You want to see me do it again?
I'd be like, guys, help me down! Can I come down now?
Let me tell you, Cax, I just think you're stupid. I don't think you get it. This kid had a terrible NFL Draft Combine. It was disgusting. It was hard to watch. Let me tell you, I almost threw up watching this man run his 40-yard dash. And now you're telling me just because he had somewhat of a good pro day in his 40-yard dash, it's the fastest anyone's ever seen anyone run. But for God's sakes, the kid has problems. I do not think he will pan out.
Stud. Dan Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert.
So what? It's the combine. He's nervous. He's going back to his home school of Eastern Arizona State Community College. He runs his 40, crushes it. Do you see the weather conditions out in his combine? Terrible. It was because the turf field was wet. That's why he slipped.
You know what? I just don't get it then. If you're going to say to me that he is a number one overall pick because of that, why did his stats get cut in half? Why did his 40-yard dash instantly go from a 6.9 to a 2.2? There's something missing there. I think there's something going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing. I don't think he's a number one pick. I think he's barely even top 10. Back to you, ESPN. Hello, folks, and welcome to ESPN. Breaking news into SportsCenter now. Eastern Wyoming State Community College linebacker Dan Gilbert has been tested positive for over 40 PEDs, including, it says here, deer antler, bull shark testosterone, starfish arm, and many others. This could very well impact his draft stock, as he was a projected number 1 overall pick. This can definitely change how the tides are going to turn in this year's NFL draft.
Even after all the turmoil, it was still off to the NFL draft for prospect Dan Gilbert.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 NFL Draft. The 2018 NFL Draft is now open and the Oakland Raiders are on the clock.
The pick is in. We are soon to hear the announcement. Daniel Jeremiah, Ian Rappaport, what's the Raiders' line of thinking, you think?
They wanted a big play receiver.
Let's give a listen on who the next Raider pick is.
With the first pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Justin Gase, wide receiver, Johnson Wales University.
Right. Go.
We'll see you later. With the second pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Alex Cohen, quarterback, Texas A&M. Here we go. All right. With the 256th pick in the NFL Draft, Chicago Bears select Dan Gilbert, middle linebacker, Eastern Wyoming Community College.
In the 3 months following Dan Gilbert's drafting in the 256th spot, Dan Gilbert tested positive for heroin. His NFL career is now in jeopardy.